Once upon a time, there was a monastery near a town where many monks used to live. In that monastery, rules were very strict. One rule was not to speak even a word and keep silent all the time. All monks in the monastery adhered to this rule. Everyone who joined monastery had taken up strict vow of silence, though there was a rule to not speak a word. But once any monk completed 1 year of silence, he was given a chance to speak, but even at that time, the monk was allowed to speak only 2 words. Once a young man joined in that monastery. He also took up vow of 1 year of silence. When his first year ended, head monk called him and said, "Your first year of silence is complete. Now you are allowed to speak. But remember, you can speak only 2 words." Young monk thought for a while and finally spoke. He said 2 words. Those 2 words were bed hard. Head monk understood his word. He understood that young monk has not got bed to sleep on, and he is sleeping on hard ground, and he needs bed to sleep on. Anyways, young monk left. Young monk continued to live in that monastery. 1 more year passed. Again, after completing 1 year of silence, head monk again called that young monk and asked, "So, what do you have to say this time?" Young monk again said 2 words, which were "food stinks." The head monk understood his words. He understood that the food young monk is getting is not good, and he does not like the smell of that food. Anyways, young monk left from there. He still continued to live in that monastery. Again another year passed. Again head monk called him and asked him, "What are your 2 words this time?" The young monk exclaimed, "I quit." Head monk thought and said, "Well, I can see why." Then head monk of the monastery said, "Good, anyways, all you have been doing these 3 years was nothing but complaining. You came here to do your meditation, but instead of doing spiritual practice, you only kept complaining for 3 years. And that's why you could not reach your goal." If we see in our lives, have you ever found yourself complaining about the smallest of issue? Do you ever feel like nothing is ever good enough? It's time to change your mindset. With a shift in perspective, you can find value in even the most challenging situations. By focusing on gratitude and positivity, you will never complain again in your life. It takes a practice, but with determination and effort, you can train your mind to see the good in all circumstances. Instead of complaining, you can choose to appreciate the lessons learned and growth achieved. Make the decision to live a life free of complaints and embrace joy and contentment.